My mindset for this summer is like, I'm tired of the algorithm. I'm tired of just like making videos where I'm like, this is what people want to see, this is what they need to see. I would be lying if I said that I liked summer. For me, this season is my least favorite, and it is an opinion that's very popular, I think. Unless you live somewhere very hot, you might actually not enjoy your summers. And where I used to live, it would stay in like the hundreds, 110s and up throughout the whole season and a little bit into fall. But where I currently live now in SoCal, it's not as bad. So I will say that kind of gives me more gratitude. But if there's one thing that I think really hurts me during the summer, is that I just want to stay constantly in front of a screen with AC and pretty lazy. And I don't want to be lazy this summer. Today, I'm actually setting up a nice screen-free desk, or some people call it analog desk. It's just a desk where you do things besides being at a computer or on your phone, tablet. Just basically I want to kind of keep it social media free and technology free. I have hobbies like this where I sew. This costume behind me I sewed myself last minute, and I really want to be able to focus on things like that. So my first thought was, okay, we've already moved this desk before. I had a video on it and it did help me. I was able to sew a couple things. I was able to set my paperwork down and do a few things. I've been sending mail off to friends, so that it did encourage me. But one thing I noticed is the lighting, the natural lighting. It can get pretty dark in here. I have lights on and the window open. But for the most part, I'd really love like a natural setting, maybe even get a plant. And with that, I will need a desk near the window. So today I decided, you know what? Let's refresh, let's reset. And for me, resetting is moving furniture. As you can see, I don't really have many places to move furniture. Like I can kind of switch stuff, but like my bed and the stream setup is like right there. So like there's just not much to do. So this video is definitely for those who might have limited space, but even just moving a desk from one wall to like near a window, or even just getting a desk, you could probably thrift a cheap one if you don't want to buy something pricey. Look at IKEA, Amazon, wherever you feel comfortable shopping. You can find like a simple, just basic desk, or yes, thrifting, repaint it, make it your own. My mindset for this summer is like, I'm tired of the algorithm. I'm tired of just like making videos where I'm like, this is what people want to see, this is what they need to see. And granted, with marketing, yes, that is true. We want to give to you. I want to be able to support you and relate with you. So I gotta lead the way with something. And for me, having this desk, as simple as it is, I think is going to help me this summer. Instead of doom scrolling or just binging tons of YouTube, I would love to just focus on drawing, on watercolor. We're gonna get into that. So right now, let's continue moving. I did want an iced coffee, but I think someone's in the kitchen, and introvert me is like, okay, then we'll just wait till no one's in the kitchen. I have these like blackout curtains. These are nice. These are from Amazon. They were like 20 something dollars, I think, maybe 30. Super thick, and they actually keep the heat out. So I do have a lamp for when I'm like, okay, we gotta keep the sun out. The sun never directly shoots into here, which also causes bad lighting some days, but it's pretty good for like the heat thing. Like I'm not gonna be blinded sitting here, but I think I'll have to leave like a little bit of a gap, which is okay. But I think this is nice because then the natural light, if I do have a plant. I want to add this little guy. This was given to me by one of my friends, and it is a magnet. Let's test. Oh! I might add some shading though. Artist me thinks that there's not enough definition in his face, like depth. I got this little Anya figure in Japan, and I kind of want to put her up somewhere too. I keep like having these things in boxes, and I'm like, okay, either I get rid of them or I use them. But like I bought this in Japan. Actually, David technically picked this one out for me. He was like, I want you to have this. This thing was 1,500 yen, which is like $12, maybe 10. It depends on the exchange at the time. But that's cheap for one of these. I used to paint these little guys, and I think I should do a few more this year. I would repaint them like either colorful or just like adding more definition and making them look more realistic. But it was kind of just like a fun project. I would work on one for a couple hours and be done and then seal them up. But yeah, they're pretty cute. Something I also want to work on is getting these painted on, or at least like inviting a friend out to go painting or something. Maybe I'll put it closer here, and then this can probably go under here, honestly. I think this is pretty comfortable. I like it. I got these. So these are these stackable bins, and they're cute. I just don't know. I have tape on there, but I don't know what I'm gonna put in them yet. I used to have the focus of Twitch streaming, so I wanted to have this like cool background, and I saw everyone like showing off all their fun stuff in the background, so I started doing that. But now I feel overwhelmed, so I removed that. And I added some of the things up there, but I'm like, at least the first two shelves can be like chaotic. I don't know what I'll do with some of these things. I don't know about you, but I really need an iced coffee. No one's home now, so I'm gonna head down and get one. So let's go get a coffee. So I decided what to do with this stackable. My ADHD got the best of me, and I never went down for my coffee. I went down and put my clothes in the dryer and then came back up. So here we are. I'm going to actually be putting my stickers. I do love collecting stickers, but I also want to start using them more for stationery, for my junk journal, and also sending people, like if I send mail, there's a couple friends that we send mail to each other, and then sometimes I'll send like some things, like other things in the mail. And then in this one, I want to have a washi tape. So I actually went to Daiso, and I got, for sending off letters, like birthday cards or whatever, I got these cute clear, like wax seal, quote unquote, wax seal stickers to put on the envelopes. I think those are so cute. It helps stick it, like keep it closed, but then also it's pretty. And then I got some stickers that kind of relate to summer. I do a junk journal, and I think I've mentioned it before. I love doing journaling. These are the new washi tapes I bought at Daiso. It's jellyfish and yellow for like summery water vibes. I also just love jellyfish. And then I have like others that one of my friends, she has gifted me a lot of these, so I like the washi tape. I never did the whole bullet journal thing that people got really into. I didn't do that, and so I never really got into using washi tape until now. Now I see the appeal of it, and I want to do it. So we will fill up this guy with them. My lights are like changing, which is really weird. I'll have to look into that. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think that's the only tape though that I have besides actual tape. Now it looks like I don't have enough. This will be like my little stationery thing. Oh, wrong side. So I can keep that there. These like longer stickers, these can always just go I have this like little thing up here, or I have a sticker box below. Now it is time to make coffee. Once I get back, we will go over like my goals and hobbies I want to focus on for summer, and also hopefully encourage you to do some of the same things. This is definitely your sign to set up your own little screen-free desk. I do have my phone, I'm filming, and my camera filming, but aside from that right now, I will be just using this to work on my journal. I love journaling. This is my junk journal. I wanted to open up little Anya out of her case because I haven't. How cute she is. Okay. So it has like the clear little bottom so that she like leans back, I guess. That's so cute. Maybe here, right here, but I have stuff already all over here. Let's sit here for now. I have stuff in here, but she could go up there. No, I'm like, where does she go? She goes everywhere. So pretty. The best way to make it look good. Oopsie. Summer goals. And then at the end, I can check back. At least we'll do, let's see, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have green. So first one I wanted to do is less. Oh, that doesn't show up. Man. Less screen time. Oh. This thing doesn't wanna. I need new pins. Maybe we need to get new pins. I mostly just have dark ones that are for art. They're not for like this stuff. But I want it colorful. Dang. Oh, this one does colors, I think. Oh, it does red and black. Oh well. Less screen time. Oh yeah, I want picnic at the park with friends or solo. Like, why not do solo? Oh, I forgot to finish that. Picnics at the park. Snacks. Painting. And relaxing. I think that'll be cute. And then we can do like the black. So less screen time, picnics at the park. Journal every day. I want to journal every day. I think that will encourage me to sit here and really reflect on my days of summer. So I like to do my daily devotionals, meditate on God's word, and just truly start my day with a good mindset. These are like the basic summer goals. I want like to do a lot of less of things and more of what's tangible, physical, like really be creative this summer. And it's easy to sit here and say these things, but I truly feel it in my heart. Like I've been slowly wanting to just, as people say it, and I'll say it in a different way, it really is the dang phone, you know? It really is this phone. And even though there's times where I'm just like, I know I have to contact people, work, family that reaches out, but I don't want to feel like I'm tied to this thing. I have to constantly look every hour. Like, that's just sickening now that I think about it. And I don't care if it is my job to do, some work on Instagram or YouTube. That doesn't mean I am 24/7 bound to this thing. And if that is what that means, I don't want to do that. I love YouTube. I love how I can spend a couple days filming, editing, scripting, whatever it is. And then there could be days where I don't have to do all of that. Now, some people might just keep themselves busy, but why would I go from a 9 to 5 and just want to do it 24/7? Like, no. So this summer, am definitely, that's one of them is focusing on YouTube. I'm going to add that in there because I don't think that's bad. That's what I really want to be, is a YouTuber. So I want to focus on YouTube. Oh, we didn't do an orange one. Focus on YouTube. I truly want to grow on YouTube. Instagram and everything else is nice, but I truly want to work on YouTube, work with brands that prefer YouTube. And I have 2 channels, so I still have one where I can do my gaming if I feel like it, and I have this one that I can do fun stuff like this and create journals and just so that's that. If you're wondering what kind of helped give me that push, like that motivation, I was actually dealing with a lot of stress from the idea of what I could do to get the algorithm to like me. Here on YouTube, I started trying to post more on Instagram. I was trying to think of how I could balance updating to not YouTube, but like TikTok, Instagram Reels. And it's not like I didn't have the content. I have so much content filmed. The thing was finding the right time to always want to edit that. Now, the thing, for me, it was hard to just find time to like always edit your short form at this time. Like, I just didn't have a schedule. I couldn't figure out how I wanted my schedule because I was already doing all my other work, and I'm like, where do these short form videos even fit? I don't care to do them. It came down to like, I don't have the passion to sit there and edit a short form video. I could do that, but if I'm going to sit and use my DaVinci, I like editing long form. I've always been this way too. I didn't like writing short stories. Always wrote long stories. My English teacher, the one that I wrote a lot of stories in, he even had to like sit down and talk with me, and he's like, I enjoy your stories, but like you need to learn to like condense and just shorten them. And I'm like, I can't. There's too much going on in my mind. Like, I can't condense. So, not that I can't make short form content. I can make vlogs. I know you can go up to like 3 minutes. It just, the thought of that and trying to add that into my already frustrated brain just like gave me anxiety. And I'm like, okay, I need to back away from this because I'm already getting burnt out with the idea and I'm not even doing it yet. So I've left it to, if I feel up to it, I'll do it. I'll make a short form, but I just get irritated with the idea that you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, if you want to grow this, if you want to grow that, if you want to get the numbers. And I'm like, I don't want to just grow numbers. I don't want to just get popular so people like me. I'm not here to get popular. I've had my time when I was growing up and I had some friends. I wasn't popular growing up. mind you. I just always had a few good friends, and that's all I felt like I needed. When too many people are wanting my attention, it makes me want to scream. Mind you, when it comes to this and entertaining and inspiring and speaking, being in front of a camera and talking to you and just like knowing that this message could get across to the world anywhere that YouTube allows, I love that. And I've always felt like I loved watching vloggers growing up and YouTubers. And by growing up, I mean like late teens, early 20s, when it actually it existed. So for me, YouTube is just, I love YouTube, and I love that I can do this and I can be here and I can encourage many others by doing something that I love. So if you like making content, if you like making vlogs or whatever else, like, you gotta love it. And you'll know you love it because you'll just do it. You'll just start doing it. And even though you might stress a little bit because you might compare yourself, you're just going to want to do it. If you feel like, oh, I have to do this, or I have to figure out what I'm going to film, or I have to figure out what is my content, like, it might not be your thing, or you're just, maybe just caught up in like the planning. I'm not going to say you're not meant to do it, but I've realized with things that I struggle to want to do, I just don't want to do them. It's not my passion. It's what I see people doing and it works, and my mind tells me it's working for them, do it. And then I go to do it and I suck. Or I'm just like, I don't want to keep up with this. And I think the important thing is to always just focus on one thing if you're struggling with many others. And that's me. I have a little channel right now. I'm starting from the bottom. And my content isn't the most SEO searched and all of that. And you know what? It's okay. I don't want to make content for the sake of SEO catching on. I don't want to make content because it pleases the algorithm. That's just me worshiping the algorithm. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. It's never been me. I've never been that kid that's like, I need to do these things so I have a trend, or so I do this. I don't want to sell people. Like, I don't want to be selling things to people. I don't want to feel like I'm selling things to people. I might encourage you to buy something because I honestly really like it and I think, cool, like, if you're up for it, like, if you want to do a journal, like, these are at Michael's, $6. Pretty cool. But that's not my job to just sit here and be like, you need to buy this, and then I let it sit and gather dust. Like, I'll never be that person. What I've shown to you, down to that suitcase I took, I love that suitcase, and it's sitting out there because it's waiting for the next trip. But I just want to do what I love, and I love YouTube, and it makes me want to cry that I see so many people surpass me with their YouTubes, and they're just doing what they love. Some of them just do videos like this. No editing, no catchy thumbnail. They just relate to people, they have something to say, and that's where they're at. And they grew because I know people can tell what's genuine and what's not, and we've dealt with too many years of people being fake, or people just, you can just tell in the end that they want the views, they want, to be a business. And I'm not here to say that that's bad and that, you shouldn't do that. No, you do you. If you want YouTube to just be full on, just like this is a marketing business, that's fine. If you want to do silent vlogs where you don't ever say a word or ever show your face, that's fine. I'm not dissing that because some people don't want that connection. They don't care. They're just like, I just want to see someone living their life. And then there's other people who are like, no, I want you to talk to me. I want to feel like I'm hanging out with you. And for me, that's what I like, and that's what I like to make. So there's room for everyone. We don't have to just bow down to the algorithm god. Like, that's not the God I serve. The God I serve, he'll put me where I belong. He'll bring me to the audience that needs to hear something from me, or can relate or be encouraged by me, or technically encouraged by God, because he's the one I'm always asking for ideas. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm going on a whole tangent thing. This is this stuff that's built up in my mind, and I've been lately just deleting apps. I'm taking breaks from things. I just removed my Discord for right now because it was just making me uncomfortable. There was just things going on there that was just causing just stress in my mind, and I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna focus on what's in front of me. Like, this is online and I love my online relationships, my friendships. I pray over my friends, and eventually I'll just, you know, this will be like, what is it? Dust under the rug, stuff under the rug, water under the bridge. One of those things. All these little things that are just getting to me right now, it'll be in the past and I'll keep moving forward. And those of you who are going to stick here, I just encourage you to be your genuine self. Be yourself. Be honest to people and truly show what you love. Like, that's what people are going to want in the end. They're not going to want fake or someone trying too hard, or someone, and not in the bad way. Like, it's good to try hard and give it your all, but there's a certain like limit that you just pass because you're like, I need to get there. And then what? When you end up there, you have an audience who is like only wants the specific thing that you pushed that you don't even care about. Like, that's what happens. Or you end up with all these views and your community's like, what is this? Do I have community? Like, what am I even doing this for? So anyway, there's just a lot that I've been thinking about, and I'm sorry if I'm yapping too much. I always worry that I yap too much, and you know what? If someone doesn't like all the yapping, then that's fine. They don't have to watch this video, and they probably clicked out anyway. Like, I've probably spoken too much already because this is 21 minutes. Okay, I probably chopped up some of this that I felt like was like too much, or just breaks in between. I'm gonna get going now. I hope that you enjoyed something from this video and that you can get a desk too. I encourage you, look on IKEA, wherever you like to. Mine's on IKEA, and get some, whatever you want to do. You don't have to do journaling, scrapbooking, whatever you'd like to do, to just have a blank desk, a simple screen-free analog desk. I'll see you guys later. Happy first day of summer. Let's let this summer be beautiful and genuine, and just truly enjoy our passions that God has given us. Okay, love you guys. Bye.